Hi everyone! In this video, we're going to talk about AWS Cloud Computing explained for beginners. My name is Lauren, and this channel is all about showing you how to become a highly paid IT pro fast. Let's get started. Do you want an IT career that can pay you over $100,000 per year? Visit the Career Resources section in the description area of this video to learn more. Cloud computing, once technical jargon relegated to data scientists and computer theorists, is now a household name. In our increasingly interconnected world, the reach and impact of cloud computing on businesses, governments, and daily life are significant. It's almost impossible not to encounter cloud computing in some form or another daily. At the forefront of this technological revolution was Amazon Web Services, AWS, a widely adopted and full-featured cloud platform. What is AWS Cloud Computing? How can you learn about it? This video will answer those questions and more. Understanding cloud computing. At its core, cloud computing is computing services like servers, storage, databases, networking, software, and analytics hosted by someone else and provided over the internet. Traditionally, businesses and individuals would buy, build, and manage the storage and systems needed for operations or local computing. These would be physical, on-premise systems. Those systems would require a dedicated individual or IT team to manage and maintain them. When they reached a certain age or broke, they would need to be disposed of and replaced. On the other hand, cloud computing offloads management of that infrastructure to a third party and handles the hardware and delivers software platforms and services over the internet. Like a utility, you're billed based on actual consumption. The advantages of cloud computing are significant. Cloud services are considerably more flexible than on-premises systems. With cloud computing, you're not chained to a single location. You can access your data and services from anywhere, anytime, via an internet connection. When properly optimized, cloud services can be very cost-effective. You no longer need a significant upfront investment in IT infrastructure and personnel. You pay for what you use. As your business grows, the cloud grows with you, providing easy scalability. Getting to know AWS. AWS was launched in 2006. From its initial offering of simple storage services, AWS has evolved into a comprehensive, easy-to-use cloud services platform. As of 2023, AWS is one of the largest commercial cloud providers. The power of AWS lies in the breadth and depth of its services. It offers over 200 fully featured services from data centers globally. These services range from fundamental ones like compute power, storage options, networking, and databases to emerging technologies like machine learning and artificial intelligence, data lakes and analytics, and the Internet of Things, IoT. This wide array of services allows for an incredible level of flexibility. Businesses can choose to use one or a combination of these services depending on their needs. They can build anything from simple websites to complex machine learning-powered applications. Key components of AWS. AWS is comprised of many services, each catering to specific computing needs. Let's take a deeper look at some of its fundamental and commonly used services. EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. EC2 provides resizable computing capacity in the cloud. Essentially, it's like renting a computer in the cloud where you can run your applications. EC2 provides a variety of instance types optimized to fit different use cases, offering flexibility in terms of memory, storage capacity, and computing power. S3, Simple Storage Service. S3 is a scalable object storage service, perfect for storing and retrieving data at scale. You can use it for backup and restore, digital archiving, content distribution, and more. S3 offers easy-to-use management features and robust security that complies with the most demanding regulatory requirements. RDS, Relational Database Service. RDS makes it easier to set up, operate, and scale a relational database in the cloud. It provides cost-efficient, resizable capacity and automates time-consuming administrative tasks such as hardware provisioning, data setup, patching, and backups. Lambda. This service allows you to run your code without provisioning or managing servers. It executes your code only when required and scales automatically from a few daily requests to thousands of requests per second. These are just a few examples, and there are more complex and varied services. But these highlight the versatility of AWS's offerings. How businesses benefit from AWS. The flexibility, scalability, and cost-effectiveness of AWS make it an attractive choice for businesses. AWS's pay-as-you-go model ensures that businesses aren't paying more than they need to. Businesses can avoid the significant upfront and long-term maintenance costs of setting up a data center. AWS's global infrastructure also facilitates AWS's provision of a high level of security and reliability. AWS's data centers adhere to some of the most robust security standards, ensuring that the data in their custody is as safe as possible. AWS also provides redundancy and backup options, ensuring your data is always available when you need it. By taking the on-premises IT load off businesses, AWS allows them to focus on what matters most: their customers and their core business. It enables them to be agile, to experiment with new ideas, and scale rapidly when those ideas succeed. Getting started with AWS. Setting up an AWS account is simple. Visit the AWS homepage, click on Create an AWS Account, and follow the prompts. Once your account is set up, you can access the AWS Management Console. The AWS Management Console is where the magic happens. It's a user-friendly interface that allows you to manage and monitor your AWS services. Let's walk through creating an S3 bucket, a fundamental task in AWS. From the AWS Management Console, navigate to the S3 service. Click on Create a Bucket. Give your bucket a unique name and select your preferred region. The region is where your bucket will be physically stored. Click on Create. Congratulations! You've now created an S3 bucket where you can store data. Learning resources for AWS beginners. AWS provides comprehensive documentation, online training, and certification programs through AWS Training and Certification. These resources are excellent starting points for anyone new to AWS. Those certifications are in high demand by any IT shop using AWS. In addition to AWS's resources, several external platforms offer valuable learning resources. A Cloud Guru and FreeCodeCamp provide in-depth courses and tutorials on AWS. The AWS subreddit is also a vibrant community where AWS users share their experiences and insights. With a broad variety of free training resources, your only constraint is how much time you can devote to them. Those free resources can jumpstart your career or business idea. They're also geared towards most technology skill levels. Understanding AWS and its myriad services is invaluable in the modern technological landscape. From small startups to multinational corporations, businesses are leveraging the power of AWS to innovate, cut costs, and grow. As you venture into the world of AWS, remember that learning is a journey. So keep exploring, keep experimenting, and the vast horizon of AWS's cloud will continue to unfold before you. Check out the video on the right. for more content to help you develop your IT career.